What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Crispy Bacon here. It is 24th or 5th, I don't know, probably 24th, day 13, Shredzilla. Today is going to be a leg day. It's about 10:30 in the morning and we're about to go into Planet Purple. Not my favorite place to be, but especially at this time of the day. It's really just the fucking Karens, the male Karens, more than anything in there. You fucking male Karens, I hate you. Lady Karens I could deal with, it's the male Karens. I do want to apologize ahead of time. There's a good chance most of my videos that just been published already and or coming out in the near future, the more quiet times I go to the gym, the more I'm liable to get copyright issues, because most gyms have music playing in the background and I have not figured out how to muffle that out without really just completely lowering the sound. So in the future videos, if there's just silent segments, it's just because of that. The last video I put out had like 6 or 7, and you know, it's just gonna be a lot of silence. I'm just gonna leave it and take that one on the chin. But today's issue, I don't think it's more of a copyright issue, it's just male Karen issue. So I just gotta avoid getting in trouble filming and kind of just keep really fucking make it a point to keep it under wraps. And I think it should be a lot easier doing legs, because I can, you know, stay on machine, stay in zones, and like I don't really need to be around other people when I'm doing leg workouts and movements. And you know, certain movements, I get it, like I'm not supposed to be, you know, I don't want to say I'm not supposed to be technically by the words. I'm allowed to film and video myself. They have that in writing, and I know it's, you know, it's not a normal thing for people in the gym to see someone filming, and you know, I do apologize to anyone, but it's not like how do you say, there's really nothing to worry about. Like people like myself doing this, we're just trying to film ourselves, and you know, I guess certain movements like in the gym, like yeah, I guess I've been a little bit loose with my tripod setup, just because, I mean, I'm still trying to focus the shot, but the thing is, people see the tripod and they freak out, you know, and even if the camera, they think it's in their direction, you know, so I get it. You know, I'm not trying to be that guy saying like I have to be able to do everything I want to do when it comes to filming, especially in a place where there's many people, especially Planet Purple, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, no love lost, that's all on me, but I'm not going to let that stop me from doing it at this point. I'm just going to keep going to the gym, and I'm going to keep trying to film as much as I can and keep making these videos. So that's my determination on it, and where I stand. So today's going to be a leg day. I don't really have a plan right now. It's going to be a long one probably. So I might, just to keep motherfuckers in the gym happy, I might not be filming all 4 sets or 5 sets that I do. I might just film 2 sets. That'll help keep the video shorter in the long run, and you know, just know I'm doing them. If you doubt that I'm going through the motions, then just check my previous videos, at least the last 2 or 3. I got all my sets, you know. So I might have to dial back to a 2-set film. So that being said, Dad, love you. My subscribers, love you guys very much. Omega, everyone else. I don't know anyone else at this point. Like I said in the previous video, I don't know who my audience is. So if you could leave a comment, like, subscribe, it'd be fucking awesome. You know, I know I'm kind of copying the blueprint here. I'm just going to keep it real with you guys. I know I'm kind of copying the blueprint here of Sam Sulik, but he actually copied it from Rich Piana. If you want to hear Sam, he said it himself. You know, he basically started doing what Rich would do. He would film himself in the car and go to the gym and work out. And, you know, I'm not trying to be all crazy like that. But the point behind the videos is, like Omega had mentioned, is it's really for me. And it's kind of like, I'm starting to use YouTube as almost like, and most people should look at it like this, I feel like. It's a great way to store memories, you know? Like, it's a stamp in time, and, you know, people, you lose your phones, laptops, computers break, whatever the fuck, but, like, YouTube will exist as long as the internet exists. So, if you can put out videos of yourself, your friends, your family, whatever the fuck, I just wish I had videos when I was like 18, 20, 25, when I was with my friends, because now we can look back on it when we're 40. Of course, we had video cameras at that time, but we didn't have them in our pockets so easily. And then maybe we started to get cameras, but it wasn't like where you can, you know, carry over that footage for years and years and years. It became throwaways, phones, you know, it's just, that was just technology. But anyways, yeah, so at the very least, it's for me. It's proof that I'm at the gym every day. And like a plant, you're seeing growth day by day, little bit. Maybe it's not a big giant burst in growth, but a new leaf has formed. A new stem is starting to grow. So that's kind of the mentality I'm at. If you look back to the first video of when I'm doing boxing to now versus, you know, and then weightlifting. My goal is 30, 60, 90 days, 120, 150 days of just nonstop, same shit almost. And I feel like I just can't be denied at that point. My muscles, my physical stature speaks for itself, and I'm just happy in my own skin. So it doesn't matter about YouTube, really. It's just extra, and I'm just doing it out of love and passion and to help others. And, you know, somebody had once told me that about YouTube, you know, like when it comes down to it, the brass tacks, you got to do it because you love to do it. And I love to travel, don't get me wrong, I love to fucking travel. It's just people don't love to watch me travel, I feel like. So it becomes hard to love to put shit out when, I don't know, I don't want to use that as an excuse. I think it's just more my mentality. I don't think I've been the best traveler. I traveled a lot, but I've just not been the happiest, let's say. Because maybe I've not been comfortable in my own skin in those moments. It's going all the way back to when I started my channel back fucking in Phuket, which was terrible videos, by the way. And then all the way to where I'm at up into the fucking timeline, where I'm still a year behind on my travel videos, you know. So a guy told me, Brad Newton told me about, you know, making it out of love and passion. And at the end of the day, I love to go to the gym now, and I'm passionate about it. And if I can capture it on camera and video, then it's a fucking win-win. And hopefully that resonates with somebody. All right, now I got to get angry and put my guard up and make sure I don't fight anybody, any employees at Planet Fitness or anybody in the gym, and be real discreet about what I'm doing. So let's go to war. That was probably a long talk. Thank you. Love you guys. Appreciate you being here. Did 2 warm-ups at 50, gonna kick it up to 65. The plan is today to go in reverse. So we're gonna do these funny machines, and then all the machines to my left, which are like, you would consider them like lady machines, but they're actually really fucking nice. I just kind of tested them out. It's like a single leg glute, a glute hip thrust, and then I forget what the other one is. But anyways, we're gonna go in reverse. So we're gonna use the machines here, and then go out into the weights. All right. So 2 sets, filming of each movement here. Maybe just one, just to film it. But I'll be doing 4. Bah, última. Alright guys, so of course you see me going to the gym every day, but I never leave home without my Yeti cup. Alright, my Yeti sippy thermos cup. is amazing. I never leave home without it. This Yeti cup is practically indestructible. Check it out. Look, not even a dent. I mean, this is the type of cup you can be anywhere. At the party, at the library, at the gym. It's smooth, sleek, elegant design. I mean, look at it. It's just so beautiful. Yeti cup. Get you a Yeti cup. Never leave home without it. Starting weight and going with 110, and yeah, that's it. I think it's good too. I'm gonna go with the same weights. Felt really good, actually. Felt beautiful by like 15 reps.
I feel that one more.
Actually, by like 10 reps, felt really good.
Definitely that one. This one I can do higher weight.
So I'm probably gonna be just doing like 3 sets for each movement, because we got a lot of movements to get through. So yeah, just keep that in mind. It's not going far. There we go. That's nice, actually. That's a beautiful spot. Why did it take me so long to learn that? So here's a movement I've been trying to force myself to do to help with my back pain. In fact, if you look at my last video and my pose off, I didn't notice until later on in the video or later on at night. My spine looks like it's crooked as fuck. So anyways, to combat crooked spines and bad backs, you want to have strong glutes, strong hammies. So, man, it felt wonderful. I would suggest taking your shoes off for something like this. It's got a good grip. And you got a little belt here. And then I did a little test there at 50 pounds. Felt lovely. So I'm going to just kick it up to 470 and just see how it feels. Buckle in. Oh, I just cracked my back. That is brilliant. I'm going to stay at the same weight, stay at 70. So, felt really good. Felt hard to get, but not too hard. And in time, when I come back to this, we'll start bumping up. Just gotta get used to it. Also, I find like when you put your feet further out, even if you're a short guy, kind of hits the glutes a little bit better.
I've never really used this machine. I mean, I have in the past, but here not so much, or not at all. And my glutes are not very strong anyway, so I'm gonna have it at 50 pounds. 3 cents. Go up to 60 pounds in this one. Guys, I'm not pushing my leg far out enough. Gotta really extend that leg. Same weight.
Stupid cheap. 19. Yeah, I was like, oh, that's a deal.
Alright guys, you already know my least favorite leg movement. But at least it's only 3 sets.
so bad, but so good. Alright, so we're at the leg hamstring curl machine. Just did a set of 80. It only said I did 5 reps. I felt like I did a little bit more, but they were probably half reps. So I lowered it down to 70 so I get some better reps rather than just ugly ones. They're still going to be ugly ones. It said 13, so must have same weight, 70 pounds.
like 2 sets. I want to take it up to 200 because I think I finished on 220 or 240 last time. And I don't think I'm going to do any squats or free weights. This might just be a fucking Planet Purple leg machine day. I'm pretty much already at the end. That's how I feel, so, you know, when my body's telling me, you know, don't push it for the sake of a video, for fuck's sake, sure. Because I am off today, and I might be able to just come back tonight again and do legs again. Hit a couple movements that I didn't hit today, and then go from there. But I'm going to start with 2 sets here. If I feel like I want to do a third, we'll do a third. And then we'll finish off on one more movement on the machines, the good old-fashioned quad curls, leg extensions, whatever you want to call them. I'm going to take my shoes off for this. That's too heavy for me right now. Maybe I would lay off. I'm down to 160. Yeah, I don't really like this machine, this movement that much. I like the other style leg press, the other one, but for some reason this one hurts my lower back a little bit. I don't know, pressure, weight a bit. So I'm only going to do one more set, same weight, 160. I'm just trying not to blow my back out. Round in the corner to the finish line. So for the last movement, some leg extensions, I got it at 90 pounds. I'm only taking my shoes off on this one because this thing is like rolled. The thing on your foot doesn't sit still. It shifts, rolls. So I gotta prop it up onto my heel of my crook of my foot, and then crook of my ankle or whatever you want to call it, and then do my curl. So 3 sets there. Let's go. last set of this workout if we do come for a double today. Double champ does what the fuck he wants. Double sesh champ. Looks good, man. I might put the fucking camera.
I just try to be nice to everybody. Hopefully they won't take it out of me. Well, man, not everybody.
Alright guys, so check me out. I'm not gonna do no close off, pose off right now because I just did legs and a little bit too many people in the gym, so I don't want to draw any more unneeded attention to myself than I already have. So there's a good chance I come back tonight and maybe just hit an ab workout. Maybe I'll do like some calves and like some sumo squats, deadlifts, whatever you want to call them, and then some abs. Maybe I can run through a nice intensive ab workout. I've kind of been neglecting them lately, but not really. Like I still do them, but I haven't really had a need to do them because everything else is just getting so work that my core is pretty much in full activation. I feel like every day anyway right now. I eat a lot of carbs right now, not too much I eat protein and carbs, but I'm not like only eating protein and vegetables and shit. I eat a lot of fucking cereal. I love me some Special K, Strawberry Delight. That's my shit right there. But like, I get so hungry at night. Like by the time I'm ready to go to sleep, I feel like I could eat a whole chicken, a whole box of cereal, like anything. So when I come to training in the morning, I don't eat anything. I don't carb up. I don't have a breakfast. I don't have a pre-workout. The only thing I have is coffee and specific vitamin theanine, is what it's called specifically. But that's just for brain focus. So I'm gonna cut it here. Appreciate you guys. Love you. And yeah, on to the next one. Maybe day 13.5 or day 14. We'll see. Have a great day and weekend. And happy Halloween.